So there you have it, Adonal Foyle. What a man, I'm telling you. Biggest guy I've ever seen in my life. Whoa! 7 foot. He's like, hey, what's up? How you doing? But you know what? He had a lot of good stuff to say. And remember to check out that website, Kerosene Lamp Foundation. Tonight, we're going to talk about Trinidad and Tobago football. And with me is my guest, Sheldon Phillips. He is the Secretary General of the TTFA. And I want to open the phone lines early. 225-9476. Everybody loves this sport. This is the biggest sport in the country, and everybody has something to say. We've had a long history of football in this country. One of the biggest sports. Any corner you go, you're going to see some kids playing football. You're going to see some adults. Any savannah you pass, they have lights on. Definitely, you're going to see a sweat going on. This is a big sport. So we started at the top. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for having me.
So, let's start one time. Hot. All right?
All right.
We recently came off a back-to-back wins against Jamaica, our arch rival. That's going to do a lot for our placement in the zone. So. Yeah. But people asking, okay, the next World Cup is 2018. What are we going to do? Twiddle our thumbs while this happens?
Absolutely not. As a matter of fact, we've already begun the process of preparing for 2018. We began that process with the hiring of Stephen Hart. The Gold Cup was really the launching pad for that 2018 drive. So we'll be doing everything but twiddling our thumbs in terms of being able to get ready for the 2018 World Cup. Obviously, we also have some other competitions in between. We have the 2015 Gold Cup, the 2016 Pan American Cup. That's going to likely take place, that matches CONMEBOL with CONCACAF teams. Certainly the 2016 Olympics is something that we want to aspire to qualify for. So there's going to be a lot of football, a lot of competitive football, a lot of friendly matches in between now and 2018. So
that's for the top level men's team. Recently, earlier on in the year, one of our younger teams, I believe it was the under 15 boys team, they were told they can't go nowhere.
That was an unfortunate situation because of the timing of the tournament. Basically, by the time we received permission for the funding to come through, it was too late to actually book reservations at the end of August. As you well know, getting out of Trinidad is an extremely difficult process. Yeah. So by the time the funding came down and was approved, we couldn't get tickets. We had reserved seats and so on, but it was just, the stars didn't align, and unfortunately...
Is the Ministry of Sport policy still that we have to fly with Caribbean Airlines, or they allow you to book whoever is wherever we went through, all the different airlines. Getting the Cayman Islands is a bit of a challenge, so we had that. Did we use Simpol's travel?
No, we did not use Simpol's. We have actually 3 travel agencies that we go through, that work directly with the government. The government actually handles most of our travel bookings. But it was really an unfortunate issue of timing, where by the time the monies came down, we really could not get any seats for the team. But what the minister had committed to was, in exchange for the team, missing that important tournament. Unfortunately, the minister committed to having 2 tournaments, sending the team to 2 tournaments. So the team just came back from Colombia and did quite well, barely missing advancing to the second round by goal differential. And they were playing, a year and a half up in age. So that was a fantastic experience. And we're actually in the process of working with Technical Director Anton Corneal to look at the second tour for them. But we're very excited about that U15 team. It's a good crop of players, and we think the future is really looking bright for TNT football with those players on the field.
Okay. One very short question. You've been elected to this post. You've been in this position for a year.
No, actually last week was my 6-month
6-month
anniversary, and I'm not elected. I was actually hired.
You're a hire.
Correct.
Right. But the association, they've just been elected. This is their 1-year anniversary, about a 1 year and a month.
Well, President Timke was elected, just over a year ago.
Right.
And President Timke is the person responsible for selecting me as a general secretary. So yeah, if you look at it that way, it's 1 year since the TTFF became the TTFA under the Raymond Timke administration.
Right. So what are your set goals? What do you want to see happen while you're in charge of what you're doing?
Well, my goals are essentially, what Mr. Timke, his vision is for football. And our overall vision is to make football relevant once again. And in short, to have people fall in love with football. Once again, we've gone through a very slow period, a period where people really didn't feel good about the sport, they didn't feel good about the organization that is charged with running football, the TTFF. So I think what Mr. Timke really wanted to establish and have me follow through with his vision is to reaffirm some level of confidence in football, reaffirm some level of confidence in the organization that is we're the stewards of football, recognized by FIFA in Trinidad and Tobago. So really, confidence and relevance is what we wanted to achieve.
All right. Don't forget, we want to open up the lines, 225-9476. You're on the record with Sheldon Phillips, the Secretary General of the TTFA. So don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.